Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. We are back on the server. Only a few people on, so we might have a bit of a better experience during this episode. One thing that I did off camera, I like to let you guys know. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I was about to brag about how I hadn't disconnected. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, so as I was trying to say, I went ahead and moved our solar panels and whatnot, and basically, if I press, we're lagging a bunch, of course. I don't know what I've done, but my gameplay experience has been horrible these past few days. Either the game's lagging or the game's not lagging, but I'm constantly disconnecting. We'll see what happens. What I was going to say was F3 and G shows you chunk borders. And so what I've done is I've moved these big ones, because these sort of have to go in 4 different chunks. And I've moved them over here so that they sort of share the same space. This does cut down on the production. So like if we look at this guy, 9.2 mil, this guy's only 8.4 because of this corner that's blocked. But it allows me to squeeze them into a smaller chunk, and that way I can just claim these rather than having like 4 and 4 sort of thing. I guess ideally I could move it next to it, and then it would only be 2 more chunks to force load. So I'm not really sure. And then this guy as well, I moved and made him go into just a single chunk. Oh, but apparently, there we go. And what? Okay, hold up. Look at this. Look, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Everything, the entire map has shifted. Look at this. This square says it's all force loaded, but you know for a fact that I force loaded these ones. And that was the same. It moved over, and same with this. The 4 corners. Something has happened. Is it still like that, or was that just random? What? Now everything else has moved. Am I going insane? I might be going insane. Okay. Anyway, last episode, let's do a little recap. Last episode, we made this little teleporter that goes to the bees area. So we can head in here, and we have some bees. Inside of this area, we have a Wyvern crafting injector because we actually have a Draconic bee. This guy here, he's pretty cool. And we're actually trying to get him to mutate one of these guys, the Draconic fusion crafting injectors. I'm apparently going to have to craft a few more of these. I imagine I'll have to pretty much do that manually, though, because the auto crafting system we have set up isn't the greatest, but that's, essentially what we did. We set up this room here to do some more direct mutating, and it worked pretty well. In fact, we can probably lock that guy up. We don't need him to mutate at the moment. We were getting Allthemodium bees, but we got that anyway. And then this tower here, this is our like Allthemodium tower, right? We have Allthemodium, Vibranium, and Unobtainium. And the way this works is the bees, they do what the normal bees do. They go to the block and they gather the pollen. Then on their way back, they have an 80% chance to turn one of their own honeycombs into an ingot. That might not sound crazy, just 1 ingot each time, but the ratio is actually really good. So if I search up Allthemodium bee, right? This guy makes honeycomb. The honeycomb itself has a 2% chance to give you 1. Let's actually look for the block, right? So here it is. If we have 4 blocks in a centrifuge, we have a 2% chance to get 9 ingots. 2% means it pretty much never happens, and the fact that you need 4 just sort of drills that in there. The fact that it's pretty rough trying to get these nuggets. But if you look at the block to item mutation, 80% of the time we are going to get an Allthemodium nugget. That's pretty good. And the other 20%, we just get an extra bee. So, like, we've got some backup bees. In fact, I would imagine that if we look at the bees, we probably have a lot. Not a crazy amount, but I mean, we have a fair amount. We could probably do with some more. And in particular here, I've actually got 1 bee that sits in the apiary, and then another bee that's in the actual block, because you can only have 1 in the block at a time. So they sort of, they alternate. When one comes out, the other one goes in. And that is the same for every single system here. And to get the blocks in there, we just have some block places and some exporters regulating so only 1 honeycomb goes there. Beautiful. Everything makes perfect sense, doesn't it? The other thing, though, is we do get left over with these extra honeycombs. I don't know if we'll deal with those. I'm not really sure. What are the chances that our Draconic crafting injectors crafted? The answer is not very likely. I'll tell you what. We've been doing a lot of Draconic evolution. And I don't think there's a problem in that. But what I will say is this episode, I think we might make a return to the Reactor core. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a little while, and I'm kind of itching to see what the next few tiers look like. So, I guess I'll manually craft some of these just so that we can get that other bee mutating, so that we can hopefully get an awakened bee, because that's how you get it. You get a draconian bee over one of these draconic crafty injectors to get an awakened bee. So that's sort of what I'm working towards here. Yeah, so I'll craft these, I'll set that up, and while I'm doing that, I will, oh my god, all of my crafting recipes just, they don't really work, and it's annoying. Like, look at that. That is the same recipe that we just did, but this time there was a completely different block that showed up in there. I'm really thinking in my head, like, how could we do this? I think what we genuinely need, and I don't really know the best... I don't know how to do it. We sort of need a recipe that somehow also knows where to send all the stuff. You know what, actually? I think we can do it. I think we could do it with one setup and multiple crafters. The question is, okay, do we try it? What are we thinking? Do we try it? You know what? I genuinely think we can. I'll tell you what though. I'm going to leave this. We're going to go we're going to go upgrade our reactor core so that we can at least get something done, okay? I want to be able to get something done. But then I had an epiphany. It's going to use multiple of these crafters. It's going to use multiple chests. We're going to have to build like a room down there. And then my idea, and hopefully me telling you this, you'll catch on. We can use, from pipes, this guy, a filtered destination tool. So I should be able to have, for example, one chest with 2 pipes exporting, right? And so when we get this recipe for the Wyvern core, one of the pipes that's exporting will have like the ultimate pipe upgrade, so it's happening really fast. And that's also going to have the destination to say, hey, when you get one of these, place it into the core instantly. And it's going to do that, and then everything else will go where it needs to go. And I'll just have to do that for every recipe, but it won't be like we can use the one crafting core. I think we can do that. Hopefully you guys like the sound of that. If you're not sure what any of that means, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. But this guy's sick. Okay, a quick transition over to this guy. We're gonna upgrade him. What tier is he currently? He's currently tier 5. These go up to 8 from my understanding. So I'm gonna load up a little wiki on my phone here so that I know what to do, because well, actually I can check because the server did update. At Draconic, I'm pronouncing it all weird. The information tablet. Still no recipe from what I can tell. Sadly. Okay, so I've got it next to me. Tier 6 requires 150 Draconium blocks and 178 blocks of redstone. So the previous tier, so the one that we have, is only using 90 Draconium blocks and 80 blocks of redstone. So it's like a little under double and then a little over double is how this is working. So I think yeah, we have plenty of Draconium, so that's not actually going to be a problem. Let me figure out how much I'm going to need. All right, so I believe it is 60 extra Draconium blocks, so not including the ones that the core is currently made out of. So we can grab those. And then for redstone, it's going to be a little more tricky because I have to grab them out. What are we going up from? From 80 to 178. You know what, actually, with the redstone, we probably don't even have to count the exact amount that we need. So I'm going to deactivate this guy. I'm also going to make sure that I have him set to the next tier, just so that we know when it's working. I think our stabilizers could stay here, if we wanted to. I'm going to pick up all the Draconium blocks. For some reason, I thought that it was redstone on the outside. I reckon we just add an extra layer, right? That sounds like it makes sense. Or do you reckon it becomes a cube? Oh, that's possible too. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Alright, so this is my new understanding of how it works. I gave an attempt and it didn't work. So you go 3 blocks down with redstone, and then the 4th one is Draconium blocks. Then what you do is you build on top of those Draconium blocks like so, and then you outline them, with some more Draconium, right? So, oh, and I believe you need to do the corners as well. I think that might have been where I was messing up. So you do those corners. Then on the next layer, you pretty much do the same thing. So you cover this up with redstone, right? Oh, and we're disconnecting. I still don't know why this keeps happening. I'll be back. Okay, so as I was saying, you cover up this next level with the redstone blocks. Then you do the outside, but you don't do the corners. So the corners now stay. So the corners below, you do. The corners on this level. So 2 blocks below the core, you don't do the corners on. All right, then this next level, this looks like just a monstrosity. So it looks like what I do is this. I'm just trying to figure out the range because they're showing it me on an angle on this wiki that I'm looking at. So you do this and you do that, right? And then that's pretty much it. So we then do 1, 2, and then you do that, right? Are we following? I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm following. So we'll see. This looks right? And then you do 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and you build it around. So that is not very intuitive. But I guess it makes sense once you actually build it. Like this doesn't look too bad, right? How are we looking? Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. And then this layer, you just duplicate up and up. So essentially, that becomes a 3x3. You fill all of this in with redstone. So yeah. Okay, and then we need to bring it back down. Like, we need to draw it back in. So this is the center. And then it looks like it's just 1, 2. So it's sort of like, it goes out that far. I don't really know how to describe it. And then this is a square. Allegedly. Allegedly, we square this out, right? And then you cover the edges, but not the corners, with draconium blocks. So like that again. I really wish the overlay would work, or at least the book in game would work. But I guess we'll see. So how does this look currently? Does this make sense? You know what? It sort of does. It's just square, square, square. Yeah. Does it make sense? Well, this doesn't make sense because look, it's a 3x3, then a 5x5, but then it's a 7x7 with the corners cut off. Okay. And then what is it? Maybe we can finish the rest of this just by looking at this. So 3x3, 5x5, 7x7 corners cut off, and then what? Just a 9x9, but only 3? That is very confusing. Okay, so what are we up to? You know what? We're up to the 7x7 with corners cut off. So we know that this is going to be a 5x5, right? So we can cover that in. And then this is going to be a 3x3, so we can cover this up. And place the 3x3 on top. Yeah, okay. Okay, alright. It's a shape. It exists. It says the core is valid. It says the stabilizers are valid. Let's click activate. Okay, so this thing is massive. This thing is very, very big. What are we looking at in terms of storage? 356 billion, I think. Billion, trillion? It might be trillion. I'm not really sure. Okay. Is there options to change the style we're doing it in? Oh no, we can see it here. We can see it here. So that is billion. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. It's just bigger. For some reason, I thought something would change. Okay. I'll tell you what. I want to have a crack at this auto crafting again. I think it can be done. And that's pretty much that. I think it can be done. Okay. I'm gonna grab all the ingredients, and I'll come at you guys with my attempt. Okay. So here is what I'm thinking. We place chests like this, and apparently if you crouch when you place them, they don't connect, which is pretty cool. I never really knew that was a thing. We're sort of running into the outside. Can I patch that easily? I almost can't. I almost can't patch that easy. So I do need to be a little bit careful. I mean, there's not that many recipes. This should be fine. If this isn't fine, can I bring this down a level? I think I can. I'll tell you what, we'll go down a little bit just to make sure we have the room. Okay, so we have 3 chests there, temporarily. The way this is going to work is we're going to have pipes on the top here. These pipes are actually going to go directly into the crafter up there. What I'm going to do is disconnect these so that they're not connected to the chests or anything. So that should be good. I'm going to have these be exporting. That should be fine. And these are going to be the highest priority exporters, which means they're going to have, you know, the fastest pipe upgrade we have. With that being said, I don't think we need infinity, so I'll just grab 3 of these ultimate ones. They're probably plenty fast. If they're not fast, we can try again, obviously. So these are going to get the fast upgrades, right? I have a lot of patterns on me. Oh my. I'm a little bit worried that we're going to need a chest for every pattern. It's possible. It's possible. We'll have to see how this works, though. Okay. Let me get... Well, actually, I think that's fine. I don't think we need to add anything else. I think that works. And then the rest will come out of the front. Do we have any extra pipes? We do here. They're going to go like so. All of these are going to be exporters too, but I'm not going to put a single upgrade in. I don't think they need an upgrade. We'll just have speed, speed, and speed. That should be... Okay, that should be good enough. Okay. I like it. What is next? I think next is we just put the crafters on the back. So let me search crafter. Let me just get some normal crafters. I don't think we need anything fancy. I don't think we need any speed here. Let me get 3 for now. These guys will obviously connect at the back. I was going to see, can I just place these through the gap there? I can. Beautiful. Alright, so these are hooked up. Ooh, how exactly do we make this work perfectly? I think we still need to have these be pulse next set. But how do we do that with 3 different ones? Redstone pulse inserts next set. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, so I had a bit of a thought process here, right? If I get a redstone torch, and I place it here, I believe I can then get 2 bits of redstone, and place them there and there, and this should apply it, right? And redstone signal locks auto-crafting. So I think this means that these are all locked. I don't know if this is actually applying to it, like I'm not entirely sure if that's how this works, or if I need to bring this back one, which I'm sort of thinking I do. So that they can, like, run directly in. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Alright, check out this. So I've moved that cable down the side, and we'll put redstone on it. So now, when there's redstone, it is locked. Redstone signal locks auto-crafting. I believe I can have it set up so that this guy's always on when this guy's empty. And I'll see if that works. It's really difficult, I've realized now. I thought, well, once again, I had like an epiphany. I'm like, this will work. And now I'm realizing, no, it won't work. So this guy's currently what? Slots filled. So I want to do inventory empty, do a redstone signal. Because now the inventory is empty, so it should do a redstone signal. But it's a boolean, so I got to put it there. Okay, so far so good. That did what I expected it to. And that means this is on, which means the redstone's off. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. My current issue now... These are diamond crafters? No, they were meant to be normal crafters. So my current issue now is that the second that I order something, if it involves crafting multiple things here, I believe they'll all trigger at once, which I definitely do not want. So I think it's possible. Redstone locks auto crafting. Redstone unlocks auto crafting. I feel like I can do this with like with a repeater. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this monstrosity that I have created. I'm feeling pretty confident, but I haven't thought about it too much, so it's possible that this isn't what we're after. But here's my general thought process. These guys are set up to redstone signal locks auto crafting. And then I believe what I want to do is switch this back around so that this is always on until there's something in there. So I need this to be, what do I need this to be? Redstone when Wait, what? Redstone when empty? Yeah, I need this to be redstone when empty. Now, it's actually already set up like that. I just had to go and replace that GPS card. So, it should be on now, and you'll see how this works. So it's on, and what that means is that the auto crafting is locked. It will not output a recipe because there is redstone applied to it, right? Oh, wait. No. No, I need to rework this. We were very close. I'll tell. We were very close. Oh my god. Okay, how do I rework this? Oh no. You know what? I think this is how we do it. We get 3 of these guys. That means I'm gonna need 3 GPSs. So I'll tell you what the issue was before. The issue was I had these connected, and what that meant is that no matter where the redstone was coming from, they would all be lit up. So now it's individual, right? And that's how I want it. So now we need to get 3 of these GPS cards. I'm gonna have to clear my inventory a little bit. We're running on empty. I should honestly just move these patterns I have on me, but we're not doing it that way. We're making things harder on ourselves. So I'm gonna connect all of these up, like so. We are then going to just slap this into that same guy up here. So this transmitter, we're going to slap them all in there. And so what that means is that the second that this guy is empty, all of these guys will be lit up again, right? Ooh, wait, hold on. Locks auto crafting. Hold on. My brain's broken again. Okay, I was going to make something that randomized the redstone output so that it would just pick a random direction. In an attempt to do that, in particular, it was this project integration one, this randomizer gate specifically. Making the pattern for this caused my game to crash on repeat. So I had to get some help from my friends JP and Polly to remove the patterns from my inventory. So I'm probably just going to avoid that, but I had a lot of time to think. Listen, I had a lot of time to think, and I think we were right. I think that how we had it can work. And I'll tell you how, okay? So this is how it's currently set up. We've still got these redstone receivers underneath, outputting, redstone. And I believe what we want to do, we can hook that up as well, is set these guys to be on redstone pulse. Redstone pulse inserts next set. I think that's what we want. I think. And I'll tell you what my thought process is here. When an item goes in here, this is no longer empty, and so the redstone stops. So ideally what happens, right? Let's say we order a bunch of, crafting injectors. The first amount will go in here because it allows the first ever recipe. It's just the second one needs a redstone pulse. So the first ever recipe will go in, and the second that it is in there, this redstone will stop transmitting. My thought process is that will allow this to go through, and this will stop emitting, which will then count as a pulse. Because I believe when the redstone's applied to it, that doesn't count as a pulse. You have to wait until it's no longer applied again, and then it's a pulse. So I think that should work, and then obviously like this guy will stop pulsing, which gives a chance for this guy to run, which gives a chance for this guy. I think this would work. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it will work. Ideally, what I was looking for was like a clock, but different. I need a clock that like outputs in different directions. So like it spins and goes output, 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 output. That's what I ideally want. We could do that on a fast scale by literally setting up, well, a redstone clock. Oh god. Is there a better way to do this? Yes. Do I know what it is? No. Am I gonna sit here and think of one? Oh, I got stuck in the wall. That was weird. I'll tell you what. I am gonna think a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can come up with something. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Eh? Not too shabby, right? Outputs, outputs, outputs. And it's 1, 1, 1. None of them should be going at the exact same time. If we wanted to, I think what I could do is like add a delay there and there. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that works, right? And then maybe an extra delay. Actually, I think... No. Okay, I think we just want to delay these back ones. Right? So let's watch this. Go! Let's watch it again. Eh? Is that better? Maybe? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's much better than just doing this. Like I think it's happening at the same speed, it's just it's finishing faster. Does that make sense? Maybe. But this is sort of what I wanted. Sort of. And then I want to put this guy back to be redstone signal unlocks auto crafting. Nope. I want this to be yes. Redstone signal unlocks auto crafting. Redstone signal unlocks auto crafting. And then is it possible to turn this redstone clock off? The problem is I don't think it is. Because ideally what we do, cyclic, normally cyclic has options, so I don't really know why this one out of all doesn't. But if I flick this keeps it on. Which is, and it still flicks, so that's not what we want. So then you might be thinking, okay, what if we do redstone signal locks auto crafting? Okay. It is possible. It is physically possible that this works. Okay. It's possible. That's all I'm going to say is that it's possible. Ooh, wait. Wait a second. Wait. No. Wait. Wait a second. No, okay. For a second, I thought maybe like we could fix this a different way. I mean, we can, but I thought I'd thought of it, but no. This works, okay? This works. We need at least 2 of these. We don't necessarily need 3, I don't think, but we need at least 2. Okay. Now let me go and grab the patterns for the Draconic stuff. They're chilling over here. We'll give this a test run. In particular, these 2 recipes are the main ones that we need to work with. We can also bring it over this Draconic one. Do we need a Draconic heart for this? No. Okay. Everybody relax. So, inside this guy, we need to create a whitelist filter. We need to add, and this filter needs to be the crafting injector. This one. Am I able to put that in, or do I physically have to own one? I physically have to own one. Okay. We're going to grab this guy. Open this up. Place him in. Oh. Add. Place him in. It's important that you look at the writing underneath them. I'll show you what I mean by that. I should have made that. This one says nothing. Like, it says Draconic Evolution, Basic Crafting Injector, and that's it. These ones up here say Content Saved. You do not want one that says Content Saved. You just don't. You want one that doesn't. And you also don't want any tags in them. Like, for some reason, this one has the tag for a valid apiary. Well, I guess this one does too, but it's... I don't know. All you need to know is it shouldn't say content saved. That's the important thing. At least that's my understanding. So, that can go there. We're just going to click submit. And that should be good. Distribution nearest first. And it's only got one place to go. So that should be fine. And then over in this one, we want to put on... what do we want to put on? The other one. The other one, I say. That's very helpful, isn't it? We want to put on one of these Wyvern Fusion Crafting Injectors. So I've grabbed one there. One of these empty ones. Add, place this in, and click submit. Okay? Okay. So, this first one is going to get this recipe here to make a Wyvern Crafting Injector. This one over here is going to get one to make the Draconic one. Okay, so far, so good, I think. What is the next step? The next step is to make sure that I have this set up right. Redstone signal locks auto crafting. Okay. Do I want that? I think I do. So what I want instead... Oh, my brain. It's too big. I'm going to have to reattach this wireless one, but let me... Oh my god. This is actually amazing what my brain has come up with. We're going to make a bit of a mess here. but it's for the greater good, okay? And most of this stuff, in fact, probably all of this stuff, we can turn into tiny redstone. I don't know if I've shown off tiny redstone in a little while, but essentially, we can get miniature versions of each of these things, like miniature repeaters, miniature redstone, and put them all onto little circuits. But I find it easier to learn this way, so we'll place that guy back there, so that's good. Break this. And then what I believe we want is to have a block, like so. I think we want to place this block forward one. So like there, there, and there. These are going to have redstone torches on them, so I'm actually going to take these 3 torches that were in the crafting grid. Place that there, there, and there. So by default, these are locked. Signal locks auto crafting. And then that will turn on when there's something in there. Yeah, oh my god, it's perfect. Assuming... Yeah, okay, oh my god, it's amazing, it's amazing. Okay, then what we'll have, we need to clear a bit more room, so I'm going to have to terraform a bunch of land here, or maybe even make a building here that doesn't look as ugly. Alright, then we place our clock back, we get our redstone, and we run it like that. And that should work. I've just got to grab more redstone. But I believe that should work. What? 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 What is this? I am being trolled. I am being trolled. But we're not going to let the trolling stop us. Why is this not working? Oh, it's because I've got to configure it again. Duration 1. The delay was something like 20 ticks or something. The duration needs to be more than 1. 4? Sort of. It's almost there. What's the problem? Do I need to add some delays? Oh no, that doesn't make enough. We need to keep that like that. Maybe add an extra one there. Yes! Oh! Look at the delay on that. So 1 triggers at a time. Yes! Yes. Redstone signal locks auto crafting. Oh my god. I think this is perfect. I genuinely, I think that we've cracked the case here. Oh, should we give it a shot? Oh my god, we're gonna give it a shot. I'm very hopeful. I'm very hopeful. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna search crafting injector. Okay. I'm going to, you know what? I'm just gonna order 2 of these Draconic fusion crafting injectors. Now, with this current setup, I don't know if it's going to automatically start as well. I don't know if we've got that set up properly, but look at this. The injector's in there. Everything is where it needs to be. So all we need to do is fix the triggering here. And I think that's as simple as, just real quick, if we fly over here and add another delay down here. So I think what we want to do is make that a repeater. And perhaps make that go max length. Oh, I think we've done it. I so hope we've done it. I really hope we've done it. Let's click craft. We'll let this one craft itself since we've got it. Now remember, we've ordered 2. So there should be another one on its way. Well, the fact that worked has given me so much hope that it's all going to work. Okay. Ooh, I think it's going to have to craft another fusion crafting injector. Another Wyvern one, sorry. Okay, so it's 70%. Oh, I don't want to do any cuts here because I'm very... Okay, you ready? Okay, it gets taken out. Oh. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Whoa! Okay, that lagged a bit, which made it look like I did a cut, but I did not. And I'll prove it again. But that worked. Holy moly, that worked. You can see down there. Let me show you how it works now, because I'm pretty confident that it's all working entirely, the fact that just happened. In fact, it should craft in the background while I'm showing this off, the next recipe. So, oh my god. Okay, so you can see these guys are still triggering. They're still doing their alternating thing. Sometimes it looks visually that it's not happening, but I think it... Actually, no, the reason it's not visually happening here is because these guys down there, the redstone receivers down here are still outputting redstone, which is constantly locking the auto crafting. So until these turn off, this whole clocking system is useless. And these only turn off when the inside of this guy's empty. That's how that works. Now, currently, as you can see, we still need to press it manually, but look, it's entered everything in perfectly. Is this not amazing? I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a massive grin on my face. Okay. I think we can. Oh. Okay. What we want to do is change this bottom guy, I think. What's he currently doing? If the slot's filled, redstone pulse. That is what we want. Is it possible we want to just add another repeater? Let's try that. Let's see if that does the trick. I'm going to add a big delay there. Let me explain why this part's not working too. Oh. No, wait, did it just run? It might have just worked. If there's a recipe here crafting, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, there's a recipe here, but it's not crafting. Okay, my mind has not been lost yet. The reason why we need to delay that so much is because this guy fills up instantly, thanks to these pipe upgrades that are going super fast. So this guy instantly filled up, but we don't have any pipe upgrades in these guys. These ones on the side there. Did someone just put a industrial alarm in my inventory? No. We've got 2 alarms. Beautiful. We probably could put an upgrade. We'd have to be careful though, because we want, no matter what, the first action to happen be this item that we filtered, right? Just to recap, this item that we filtered to go into there. That's the priority. Everything else can take its time, assuming that it will start on time. So that's why we had to add that delay, because filling up the rest of these takes the basic pipes a little longer. What is going on? What is this? Huh? What? They're taking things out of my inventory. Okay. See, normally I would be extremely tilted and angry, but they are so lucky that they caught me on a good point. All right. We'll manually craft this. Oh, I am very happy. I am extremely happy. This is amazing. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So no longer is this some auto crafting. I'll put the rest of the recipes in. Once again, I don't think we need this third one, but it is nice to have it. It is nice to have that third option for in case for some reason we need it. The reason, again, why we have 2 options, just to recap, is that this recipe in here uses the Wyvern Fusion crafting injector. Yeah, and so for that reason, is that a reason? The Wyvern Fusion crafting injector. I think there's a reason for that. I don't remember if there's a reason. Is there a reason for that? You know what? I'm starting to think that we don't actually need 2 of them. I'm starting to think we could have gotten away with just having the chest situation, and we don't actually need this massive contraption. Huh. Why did I do this? I swear I justified it multiple times. For some reason, I thought the fact that the Wyvern Fusion crafting injector was both an ingredient and an output, I thought that was somehow an issue. I'm now realizing that I've seen it in action, that that's not needed. And that this whole thing, I think, is useless. I think the takeaway from this video, if you're following along at home, the takeaway is setting up this guy here to have filters that go faster than the other one that goes directly into the core. I think that's the takeaway here. I'll tell you what. Let me craft 2 more. We can't craft 2 more. We don't have iron. I said I was going to do iron in this episode, and I just went and auto-crafted the stuff. I want to break this and see if it still works, but I'm a little scared. You know what? Oh my god. I really think that that's all that matters. Just the filter there. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go back into the other. I'm going to go hunt down some, whatchamacallits? Is that my dog? Okay. I'm being trolled. We're going to go into the nether, and then into the other. I'm going to get some iron, okay? And I'll come back, and we'll test it out. We'll see if it works, okay? You guys agree? Oh, and let me use my Draconic staff to go hunting for this iron. Huh. My staff's empty. Why is my staff empty? At Draconic. It's completely empty. And my things are gone. My ingredients that went into the staff. What causes that? Is that just every time I log off the server? Huh. That's very annoying. I'll be honest with you. Now, to be fair, I think, do we have... Yeah, we have this stuff auto-crafted anyway. So, I mean, as annoying as it is, it's not the end of the world. Oh, we need iron to make it. It's the end of the world. Okay, okay. I've already forgotten what I need the iron for. What did I need the iron for? Oh, it was for the testing the recipe. Okay, okay, okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we can break this pipe. Break this. I just want to disconnect most of these things just to show... just to make sure that it works. Because if it doesn't work, we need to, you know, set this stuff up again. But I'm thinking we break that. Okay. Alright, both the recipes are going to go into here, right? So far, once again, so far, so good. Okay. And then, we just add the filter onto this. So I'm going to click add, chuck this on, and click submit. Okay. That should be good. And yeah. And then this guy, I think I just wanted to do pulse next set. So redstone pulse inserts next set. And then what I want to do is make sure that this guy over here is sending, when slot is filled, redstone, then when it's empty, no, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. So I think I've auto-crafted it now, and none of that mess is needed at all. In which case we can clean this up phenomenally. That's my thought process here. So, both recipes, once again, just to recap, are in here. Let's try this again. So I put the iron away, which means we should have some iron. I'm going to search Draconic. I'm going to say 2 of these, please. And it is going to... It started crafting automatically as well. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Listen, it's not over yet. It's not perfect just yet. We need to make sure that it... What is... Is there something... What am I... What is that? Why is there a little wasp? What's this little wasp doing in my house? What? Okay, okay. Anyway, look. Ooh. So close. This one, we were so close. The issue is this guy didn't start crafting, but look, it works. It put it in the right spot. Holy moly. We've done it. We've done it. I'm so confident that I'm going to break all this. This whole mess we made, not needed. Literally not needed. Not needed at all. Can you believe that? What this entire episode essentially was? Not needed. Not needed. Not needed. Which reminds me, in the future, for those of you who watch these videos, when I have a realization like this, that all the work was useless, do you want me to just edit it all out? Sometimes I do edit some of it, just so that it's, like if the video is going to be like 2 hours or 1:30, I sometimes cut out useless stuff like this. But if this is like pretty much most of the video, what do you guys reckon? Holy moly. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. So, the only thing we need to fix now is this redstone receiver just being a little bit slower. So, I think what we could do is, drumroll please, we sort of have to move it back. Yeah, I think that's actually easy to do. Let me get just real quick, a logic cable. We have 1. Is 1 going to be enough? Yeah, 1 will be enough. So I'm going to... no, 1 won't be enough. We need more. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and place this there so that top part still stays connected. We're going to double check what this guy's on. He's on redstone pulse. Okay, we'll pick him up. We'll break this. We will place the... Oh, we'll place the redstone rider down there. We'll place in our variable card back on redstone pulse. And then we will add another repeater here. Oh, another repeater here. Both of them set to 4. So max length, not max length, pulse. That should work. That should be perfect. Once again, this stuff we could probably pretty up. I don't think it would be too tricky to make it look nice. If we head back over here, once again, this one, no valid recipe. You are a liar. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Why did that happen? Oh, okay. I think that happened because I broke the stuff over there. I think it still works. Okay, please. I think this still works. Let me, in fact, place this recipe in there. Let me sort things out. I'll come back to you in a second. Okay. Everyone, hold the phone. I've encountered the reason why we need a second one, which is kind of making me feel dumb that I broke all that stuff. So, this block right here, this Draconian block, Awakened Draconian block, sorry, uses 4 Draconian blocks, I know it's going to be confusing, in this slot here. Which means we need to add it to the filter so that it's the first thing that's made. The problem there, though, is if we have a look at, say, the Wyvern pattern, so this one here, we also need the Draconian block to sometimes not be there. So that's why we need a second crafter. Okay. So the start of the video wasn't useless. Us breaking everything just before was useless. Okay, so here's what's happened. I was able to rebuild it quickly because I knew what to do. We've got the wireless redstone receiver set up, same as before. That's all fine. I think we leave that exactly as it is. We have the crafters themselves set to be redstone signal locks auto crafting. Okay. We have these hooked up to one of them 1 redstone repeater, the other one 2 redstone repeaters. The second one has only been right-clicked once. You probably don't even need to do that. In fact, let's see. Is this fine? Let's have a look. I think that'll be fine. We'll have to check it again later. Then we have redstone torches here on the side of a block, and these are constantly powering the redstone repeaters, right? Which are constantly powering the crafters. Behind this, we have a clock. What the clock does is it's set to a duration of 4, a delay of 30 ticks, and a power of 15, and it outputs redstone directly into the back of this stone block, which in turn turns off the stone torch just for the 4-tick duration. That's enough for these redstone repeaters to go through. And that means that this guy gets 1 less before this guy gets 1 less. And the reason why it's important to have them staggered is because otherwise, I believe, I could be wrong, but if we have like 2 different recipes trying to go in here, they will do 2 different recipes. Like, it'll manage to squeeze in both. By having it set up like this way, I believe it's perfectly delayed. So I'm going to have to go up here and take all this stuff out, and then we can try it again. How does that sound? How does that sound? It should be working now. I feel like I say that a lot. But it should be working now. Okay, let's make sure that the recipes are cancelled. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's double check. Do I have the pattern in there? Nope. This pattern is going in this other crafter now. So I also set up the awakened thing to have draconian blocks outputted at the top. I actually forgot to do this part. But yeah, there we go. So pipe upgrade in the top one. No pipe upgrade in the bottom. I feel like I keep repeating myself. I do apologize. Let's see. Draconium fusion crafting injectors. I would like 2, please. Let's see. Okay, that goes in. That goes in. Then the redstone's pulsed. That didn't turn it on, though. I think that should have. I don't actually know why that didn't start the operation. Ooh. Is there too many items? There are too many items. Why are there too many items? Huh. You know what it could be? Redstone signal locks auto crafting. It could be that 4 delay is too long. Interesting. Alright, let's try this again. This time what I'm going to do is order 2 Wyvern crafting injectors. So let's see. Once again, we should only get 1 recipe show up here. Okay, it started. Oh, but then it stopped because 2 of them got in. Why did that take place? 2 of them should not have gotten in. Why did that happen? Alright, so I'm still working on this, but I've got a few trolls here, and now that it's no longer working, I'm no longer feeling so good about this noise. So I was breaking the stuff, as you can see, but now they've hidden them. right? So let me show you a little trick. If you open your inventory, there's this little muffler icon. You can click on this, and then guess what you can do? You can search industrial, or you can search alarm. Alarm siren. Let's just mute that. Oh, interesting. I don't hear anything anymore. Let's turn that back off. Oh, I can hear it again. I might just keep that one off. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty good idea. Okay. I can think because I no longer have a noise blaring in my ear. Okay. Remain calm. Remain calm. Let me figure out how to get this working. I am a little bit annoyed. Do you know what though? Could we just do 2 clocks? Going at the exact same delay, but with a different duration? Do you think that would work? No, it would have to be a different delay, but then the problem is eventually they would overlap one another, I think. We could do that, though. Should I give that a shot? I reckon we should. I reckon that'll temporarily solve the issue. I think one day it will be an issue again, but I don't think we have to worry about it. So, I'm going to break all this, and what I want to do is have the redstone clock here, and the other redstone clock. Yeah, well, actually, I do need to move them back just a little bit, just so that we can still place our, what do you call them? Redstone torches, right? Just real quick. Oh, that does toggle it off. Oh, that is actually perfect, right? Yes, that is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, we're going to place these here. We're then going to set these up to do a duration of 1, and then we'll do a delay of, I guess, 30 seconds again. Is that too fast? Let's see. That might be... you know what? We can up it to 60. There's no real harm there. Or, 45. Okay, so I believe this will work. As you can see, wait. Already, these are just alternating. Oh, I've done it perfectly. Because I placed them at different times... They alternate at different times, although you will notice it's not turning the torch off anymore. I think I need to up the duration to be like 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to alarm you, but I think this is going to work. I think it's going to work perfectly, okay? You guys ready? Let's see. It should work. It should work. I would like 2 of them. Thank you. Okay. 1 goes in. Okay. Why? Why is there more? Why is there more than 1? Huh? Explain yourself. There should not be more than 1. Why is there more than 1? There should not be more than 1. Why is there more than 1? Redstone locks... Whoa, they're still set on ignore redstone signal. Oh my god, it's because I replaced the crafter. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, and take 2. Craft. Eh? Huh? What are we thinking? You think you want to work? I think you want to work. Why is it not working? Am I lagging? Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, I might just be lagging. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back in. All the items are there, so that's promising. I guess we'll craft it. Another thing, by the way, is I brought a bunch of energy cables. We finally built them. So I should be able to replace all the existing ones. God, every time I load into the server as well, I lag for like a good, few minutes or whatever. And it just constantly, I keep disconnecting. I don't know why. So if you have any ideas for that, they've got another noise. They've got another noise. What is this? Industrial alarm. There we go. Okay, and that's no longer an issue either. You know what? This mod, underrated. Very underrated, let me tell you. My god, what an amazing mod. Oh, but did you see that? It instantly put in the next recipe, and it's turned it on. It's like, it's already started. Okay. I'm going to let this one play out, and then I'm going to do another test again, just to make sure it works. But I think we're good. Judging by how well this is working, I think we're finally good. Okay, it's done. Let me order 2 more. Come on. Do me proud. Do me proud. They should all go in. You should see the crafting injector go in there. Then the rest. Then it turns on. Yes! And only 1 recipe. Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's clean up this room. How does that sound? I think that sounds very smart. We're gonna clean up this room a little bit, make everything look a little bit better, and then we'll do a nice little recap. All right, I'm gonna just real quick shrink here. I'm gonna vein mine all of these cables we have, and I'm gonna replace them with these nitro ones. That should mean that they charge a little bit faster than previously. So I'm just gonna run this cable through and hook everything else up, and then we're pretty much done. We can pretty much end this episode with auto crafting for Draconic, and in theory, every Draconic item that we need to do ever. It should all work. Oh, okay. Hopefully I've done a good job of it explaining exactly what I've done. If I haven't, I can go through it in another video, but this is it. Two crafters hooked up with this system. These guys are set to be the exact same, but because I placed them at a different time, or like set it up at a different time, they alternate. That means neither of these will be running at the exact same time, in theory, because they're not running when there's redstone, they're running when there's not redstone, right? I could probably switch them around to be different, but I think this is the best way to do it. And then, once again, the second that there's an item in there, to stop these triggering again, we have these redstone receivers at the bottom turned on, and that stops it, that locks it, that keeps it locked, so it doesn't matter if these toggle again, it won't go in until this guy's empty. And if you're not sure how we're figuring that out, we'll do a quick little run over here. But basically, what I've done is we have a entangled block of the fusion crafting core there, and then on the side of it is an inventory reader. You place it on, then you scroll down to the different spots. So I'll show you, for example, this guy here is a variable card for slots filled. So what I would do is I would go in here, I would have an item in the machine. So for example, if I order another what can we do? Let's do some awakened draconium blocks. Let's do that. So I would have an item in there, and then slots filled should go to 1 if it's working correctly. I'm a little bit worried now. I'm a little bit worried. Why isn't it working? Maybe it's not chunk loaded. It might just not be chunk loaded. Okay, it does have items in it. Okay, I think it just wasn't chunk loaded. Did I build this in a chunk? I think I did. Let's see. But anyway, if we're quick enough, we can catch it. So when there's an item in there, this guy, slots filled 1. I place a variable card in this spot, and it spits out the slots filled. So slots filled, 1, and then I place it in here for a redstone pulse. This guy goes, and he's on a bit of a delay, but he triggers the crafting event. So he tells the crafter to start just by being a redstone pulse. This one up here, see, you can see it go through there. So that was starting a recipe, I guess. This one here is also for when the slot's filled, so when there's anything in there, and it is constantly, when there's an item in there, emitting that redstone pulse, stopping any more crafters from running by locking them with the redstone pulse. So, yeah. What do you guys think? I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy that it works. Did I build this in a chunk? Sort of. Sort of. I would probably have to chunk load this other one as well, wouldn't I? Just to be able to get them both. Oh, we're so close to being in one chunk. That's unfortunate. So yeah. In theory now, we can add the rest of these auto-crafting things to the list. And all we have to do, so for example, this one, right? The Draconic core. How do we add the Draconic core to our auto-crafting? Well, we'll head down here. And first things first, we'll see what is required by it. So what goes into this recipe? Some Draconium ingots, some Wyvern core, and a Nether star. None of those are any of our outputs here. So none of them are crafting injectors, none of the ingredients, and none of the ingredients are Draconium blocks. So it actually doesn't matter where we put it. So we can slap it into here. And for this guy, for the Draconic core, what goes in the middle? The Nether star. So we're going to grab out a Nether star. Search it up. Grab one out. We're going to open up the pipe at the top. Click add. Add in our Nether star there. So just click it in and it puts it in itself. Then click submit. And it's that simple. Now what I should be able to do is search for a Draconium core. Here it is. And I would like 2. I would like 2, please. And what we should see is all the ingredients go there perfectly. We got to give it a second. Because essentially what we're waiting for is... Oh, let's see real quick. It went in, but it didn't start, did it? But it's all there. It's perfect. It just didn't start. That's unfortunate. I think because there were so many items. But yeah, what we're waiting for in order for the first one to even show up is for one of these to register that they're being toggled. And because we've got such a short delay or a short duration, sorry, it very rarely happens. I don't know if that's server side or if that's just because they're happening so fast. But yeah, so what I think we need to do again is make this delay even longer. We can try doing this. I don't know if that'll work. We'll give it a try. All right, it's done. It's about to empty. Now we wait for another one to trigger because we ordered 2. And we should get it in a second now. Any second. Once again, just waiting for either one of those to realize that the redstone's pulsing. Oh, there we go. We got it instantly. The ingredients should be following. If everything's working. Oh, I think the server might be chugging. Okay, yeah, they're all in. And you saw, they all came in, and then the redstone pulsed, and it's working. Whew. Okay. I was able to... there are a few times in this video where I got it working, and then somehow it stopped working. But I believe it works now. I believe it works flawlessly every single time. I'll tell you what. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. If you like the video, as opposed to enjoying it, apparently those are 2 different things, you can like the video. That extra pulse at the end, honestly, it doesn't really matter. I think that happens because the slot filled goes from the top to the bottom. So for a second there's no slot filled, and then there's 1 slot filled, so this triggers again, thinking it's an ingredient. But that doesn't matter. It's not stopping anything. Everything still works perfectly. Over here, in terms of making things look better, I could rearrange this a little bit. Should I do that? I think we should. So I'm going to grab an item pipe. I'm going to place it there. And then we can break that. And we can put our striped logs, or our stripped logs, I believe they're called, right here. How's that? Is that a little bit better? We can cover up the floor. Oh my god. And for some of these things, sadly, I don't think for the fusion core. Well, I think all we need is the redstone to be here. I think all these pipes could be done using entangled blocks. So we could entangle all of this and have it so that they're just sitting there looking pretty as opposed to seeing the cables. But it doesn't even matter. It works. I think you could possibly do this with XNet as well. But this works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with what we've done here. I'm glad that it works. Thank you guys for watching. I already said that. Oh god, I've got a mess to clean up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel financially. It's pretty surreal. I know I say it often, but it's pretty crazy seeing people give money to me to continue playing games. Well, I guess it's not purely for that because we are hosting servers, so like if you happen to play, you might feel like dropping some money. So I do thank you for that. And in particular, thank you to Skeletor Jacob, Oathus, Derpy Snow Luna, Mugs, and VRifty for supporting me financially through Discord. And then thank you to Mugs again, VRifty again, and to Coolest over on YouTube. Here on YouTube, for supporting me financially through the channel membership. So yeah, thank you guys. I still keep disconnecting from the game, so I don't know how to fix that. Oh yeah, I forgot we made this bigger. Okay, we've got, what's this? Tier 6? We have 2 more tiers of this. 2 more tiers. I think we're good. I think we can end the episode. I think we're done, right? This works. It's messy under the floor, but we can clean that up. Up here, looks relatively neat. We could even move this to be on the back to make it a little bit symmetrical. Should we do that? Let's do that. Hey, why not? Why not? There's literally no reason not to. Place our redstone, stripe our logs. I've got to go grab a GPS card. Okay, but yeah, seriously, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully you learned something. We have figured out how to autocraft it. Once we realized what we needed to do, it was just sort of refining it down and making it simpler. I think this system is pretty neat. I think the places where it could improve are the clocks. I think you could definitely optimize the duration and the delay. The problem is if it's too long of a duration, I noticed that the crafter, that's why the crafter was sometimes outputting, 2 recipes. That looks like 2 recipes right there, doesn't it? Yep, that was. Why? I think it has to do with the delay. I think somehow the delay is like lagging. Like it's taking too long and it's not working. That is very odd. Why would it do that? The redstone pulse that it gets that allows it to craft, like this redstone not being on, is literally 2 ticks. So yeah, I think in single player, I think this will work a lot better because your ticking will be a lot more consistent. On the server, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to do. There's no way that a duration of 2 ticks is long enough. So I think what's happening is that at some point, maybe the server's lagging a little bit, but for some reason, it's lagging in having this redstone pulse come out, but it's not lagging in the amount of items that can be taken out. I mean, it's a very small thing that's happening because it's only getting 2 recipes, right? And I ordered 10 that time around. See, in the past, like, I was only ordering a few. I've ordered 10 of these Draconic ones. So, like, for only 2 recipes to get in there, that's pretty good, I will say. Oh, actually, you know what the issue could be? Have a look at this. I think, is the issue possibly that it's 2 different recipes being triggered at the same time? Ooh, I think that might be it. I think we might just need to add that third, we might need a crafter for each recipe. Oh my god, I already did the outro. Oh no. I'll tell you what, quickly off camera, I'm going to set the rest of this stuff up for a third one. Okay, I've hooked up the second one. Oh, we need a little bit of redstone on top for the magic touch. This should be good to go again. Let's do one last test. We were so close to wrapping up. So Draconium. In fact, let me take out the. You know what? Yeah. Let's do it. Draconium. I'm gonna order 10 of them because that's what I did last time. Let's see what happens. Please. Come on. You know you want to work. You know you want to. Oh my god, why is it taking so long? The suspense is killing me. Really? I'm actually being trolled. All I want to do is end the episode. That's all I want to do. And what are we doing? We're waiting. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for the redstone to realize that it's redstone. One in? No! It did not work. Okay, well, this explains nothing then. This explains absolutely nothing. How did that happen? Are these not going at separate times? They're going at way separate times. 45, maybe they weren't. Ooh. Oh my god, I hate everything. Oh, actually, you know what? Because it was the first ever one that we did, I have a hunch that it was that was why. It didn't need redstone to pulse the next set because it was the first set. So it's possible, hey, it's possible that it's already working. I forgot to cancel the thing. Okay, let's see. Am I allowed to end the episode part like 4 at this point? Okay, 1 injector in. I am going to destroy you. Is this a joke? Am I being trolled? I have no idea why this isn't working. I'm flabbergasted. There's no. Oh, you know that could do it. I forgot to move the recipe. Oh my god. No. Oh. I'll tell you what. At least you guys know I'm authentic because you're seeing this right now. Why on earth am I not cutting this out of the video? That is embarrassing. And yet, here you are. The episode ended before I did the outro. In fact, during that outro, you're going to be looking at it like, why is there still so long left? What is going on right now? Why is there so much left in the video? He just did the outro. I didn't see this coming, did you? All right, 10 of them. Thank you. And 1 at a time. Thank you. Please? Maybe? Possibly? Any day now. I'm going insane. I'm losing my mind. I just want it to work. Please. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing now there's probably going to be a lot cut out of this video just based on how long this video is going to be. Okay, that worked. That's good enough for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.